Hey guys, welcome back to OK Jank. I've been stuck in isolation, keeping safe. Hope you guys are as well. So just put together a deck from a few bits that have been lying around for OTT. So I'll just go through that now. It's based on the Magus build. It's what I had most pieces for. So I'll just start. Lozenge Magus, when rolled upon, draw a card. Then for the triggers, I'm running 4 heals, and 4 Psychic Bird crit triggers, 4 Battle Sister Ginger crit triggers. I only have the 2 copies of Mist, which is the draw perfect guard, and then I'm running another 2 Oracle Guardian Knight crit triggers. Get quite a lot of power in the deck, so it's the crits over just the plain triggers, as draw triggers, as they offer more guard as well, which can be useful. Then 4 Pentagonal Magus, which is the one you want to go into second, just so that you can get the skill off. When it attacks Soul Blaster grade 3 and discard 5 cards from your hand, it gets drive +3, but then the discard cost can be reduced for each of your rearguards of Magus. So if you have a full rearguard set up, then with Magus in the name, then it's just a Soul Blaster grade 3 for 5 drive checks, which is really good. And then the continuous is the trigger effects revealed by your drive check get plus 5k, so triggers are 15k on top of the crits, which is nice, as I say, for the push power and just the power you gain anyway. And then the one you want to go into first, Hexagonal Magus. When placed, counterblast 1, look at up to cards you deck, put them on top in any order and draw a card. And then again, same Vanguard rearguard, when you drive check reveals a trigger unit, this unit gets 5,000 power, so with Pentagonal on the Vanguard and this on the rearguard, it's an extra 10k on top for each trigger that's revealed. If you're stacking it onto Hexagonal Magus, so the triggers will be 20k. Then another grade 3 Victorious Deer, not as good as in this deck as the other Oracle builds, just because there's no real guard restrict in this, but again it's nice because it forces your opponent's guard when they know there's crit triggers coming with the power that you can get in this deck. So it's Soul Blaster 2 grade 3 and discard card from your hand, look at 7 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 2 crit triggers, put the revealed cards on top of your deck in any order, and you shuffle the rest first. And then you put the others to the bottom of the deck, and 6 of your units get 10,000 power. So it's just the power pressure that you're going for, as well as the crits on top of your deck, which I really like. Then there's 4 Rectangle Magus. I believe this is from the trial deck, which is probably one of the best cards from the trial deck. When placed, counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, look at top 2, put them back in any order and draw a card. And then when your drive check reveals a trigger, this unit gets 5,000 power, so again, just extra power. Then 4 Rhombus Magus, when it attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Magus in its card name, it gets 5,000 power, and then if your Vanguard is grade 3, your opponent can't intercept. So there's a little bit of guard restrict, but not enough that it'll impact any games significantly enough that you should just outright win with like the no guards that is the combo with the Deer and Jack. Is he Jack? I can't remember what he's called. Tom, Silent Tom, that's the card. So then 3 Stellar Magus, during the battle it's boosted, it gets 2,000 power, and then when it attack hits, you may put a card from your hand on top of your deck. So again, just allows you to stack triggers on top of your deck again, potentially, which is really nice with the extra power it gets. Then we've got 4 Tetra Magus, not as good again in this, I don't think, because it's counter blast and you're a little bit counter blast heavy elsewhere in the deck, but it's still a nice pressure, just stacking your deck with a crit trigger, and the draw is also quite useful at times. So it replaces itself, which it's kind of good actually. Thinking about it again, it's all right. It's a shame the grade 1 lineup's a little bit lacking in Vanguard based skills though, other than this next one, and which is the best grade 1 you want to go into. It's grade 1 Circle Magus, 3 Circle Magus. So when you drive check reveals a grade 2 or greater card, put that card on the bottom of your deck. If you do, you draw another card. And when rolled upon, counter blast 1 and you draw a card. So this is the best grade 1 just for that extra draw that it gets you, and also when you swing, whilst it's on Vanguard, you can potentially get another draw if it's a grade 2 or greater card that you drew over check. So that's the one that you want to be riding it into. And then the other grade 1s are 2 copies of Cure Magus. When placed, look at 2 cards from the top of your deck and put them on top in any order. So it's stacking the deck, but it doesn't get you the draw as the other ones do, but it's still pretty good just to see what's coming. When placed in the trigger zone, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, you can Soul Blast 1 and then you can counter charge 1, which is nice. It's a little bit of your counter charge engine, but you do have to then be careful of your soul. It's quite a balancey game of how many cards in hand, what's on your field, what's in your soul, and what's available to counter blast. And then 2 of the grade 1 perfect guards, you could swap these out and up the number of Cure Magus or Crescent Magus, or swap them for something else, but I do like this, even though you're aiming to re-ride to keep the protect markers available. If you're playing a matchup that prefers protect 2s, extra perfect guards are always going to be useful in those situations. You could also try swapping 2 of the crits for 2 normal draws. I prefer the crits as it's pressure. Everything is resolving around stacking the crits on top of your deck, and then with the power as well, it's just insane matchup. So that is the Magus deck profile that I have put together for you guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Any deck ideas that you'd like me to put together, leave a comment and I'll see what I can do for those, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.